Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a carrot cake cheesecake. So let's get started. First, preheat the oven to 350 degrees. To make the crust, add the graham crackers into a large Ziploc bag. Press out the excess air and seal the bag. Then crush them using a rolling pin until it forms fine crumbs. Add the crumbs into a medium bowl. Add in the brown sugar, melted butter, cinnamon, and salt, and mix them together until they're well combined. Then you need to prep the springform pan. If you don't have a springform pan, you can use a 9-inch round cake pan, but it will be much harder to remove the cheesecake from the pan. The way I like to prep the springform pan is to remove the sides, place a sheet of parchment paper onto the base, put the sides back into place, and cut off the excess paper from the edges. Then lightly grease the pan. Pour the crust mixture into the pan and press it all over the bottom of the pan and about 1 inch up the sides. Then bake it in the oven for 10 minutes until it's set. Then remove it from the oven and set it aside for now. Turn the oven temperature down to 325 degrees. To make the cheesecake filling, in a large bowl, add in the softened cream cheese and beat it with an electric mixer until it's smooth. Then add in the sugar and vanilla extract and beat them in until they're well combined. Then in a separate bowl, add in the eggs, make sure they're at room temperature, and beat them with an electric mixer until they're light. Then add them into the cream cheese mixture. Beat them in until they're combined. And finish it by hand to make sure all the ingredients are mixed in. Don't worry if there's still lumps of cream cheese. Pour the filling into the pan on top of the crust. Shake and tap the pan a few times to get rid of air bubbles. Wrap the bottom and sides of the pan with aluminum foil. This helps to stop any water getting into the cheesecake when it bakes. Place the cheesecake onto a sheet pan. Place it into the oven. And add very hot or boiling water into the sheet pan until it comes about halfway up the sides. The water bath helps to keep the cheesecake from cracking. And bake it for about 1 hour to 1 hour and 15 minutes until it's set and lightly browned on top. Try not to open the oven within the first hour because it will drop the oven temperature. When it's done, remove it from the oven. Transfer it to a cooling rack and let it cool completely. Then wrap it in plastic wrap and refrigerate it for at least 4 hours or overnight is best. To make the carrot cake layer, preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Lightly grease a 9-inch round cake pan. Line it with a circle of parchment paper and set it aside for now. Then in a medium bowl, add in the flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg. Whisk them together until they're combined and set it aside for now. Then in a small bowl, add in the canola or vegetable oil, sugar, brown sugar, eggs that are at room temperature, and vanilla extract, and whisk them together until they're well combined and set it aside for now. Then wash and dry the carrots and grate them and measure it out. Then drain a can of crushed pineapple, draining as much liquid as possible, and measure it out. Then add all of the ingredients into the bowl with the dry ingredients. Add in the chopped walnuts, which is optional, and coconut, also optional. And mix them all together until it's just combined. Don't overmix the batter. Pour the batter into the prepared pan and bake it in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes or until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean or mostly clean with a few moist crumbs. When it's done, remove it from the oven and set it aside and let it cool completely. To make the cream cheese frosting, in a large bowl, add in the softened cream cheese and softened butter and beat them with an electric mixer until they're smooth. Then sift in the powdered sugar. Mix it in with a spoon at first and beat it with an electric mixer for 3 minutes until it's light. Then add in the vanilla extract. Mix it in until it's combined. And finish it by hand to mix in all the ingredients. Once the cheesecake is well chilled, remove it from the fridge. Run a butter knife around the edges to loosen it from the pan. Remove the sides of the springform pan. Transfer the cheesecake to your serving plate. Remove the base of the pan and the parchment paper from underneath. Spread a layer of the cream cheese frosting on top of it. When the carrot cake layer is completely cooled, run a butter knife around the edges. Turn it out of the pan. Remove the parchment paper from underneath and place it on top of the cheesecake. Then just cover the whole cake in the cream cheese frosting. And that's how to make a carrot cake cheesecake. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I have so many more on my channel, so be sure to check them out and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.